She don't like the flash, wanna keep us in the dark. She don't like the fame, hate it when we're miles.
Hi everybody, I'm Andreea, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this look right here. I've posted two looks on Instagram, this makeup look and another one, and I was asking you to vote which one would you prefer, and I had a lot of requests for actually both of them. So I will recreate both of the looks, but I figured I should start with this one. This is the makeup look that I was wearing when I was doing Alexandra Nikita's makeup in LA. If you want to see that video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and that you've clicked on that ring bell button. This way you're going to be notified when I'm posting that video. And also stay tuned for the other look that I'm going to create. But for now, if you want to see how I've done this makeup look right here, then please keep on watching. I know there's a huge difference between me with makeup and me without makeup. But let's get started. I've already applied this Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base, and I've decided I'm gonna use my left hand today to show you products because situation. So my husband is telling me that my eyes look I'm tired and my eyes look very different. Like this one is so small and this one is bigger. It's okay. I've already applied this. I was so happy. I can feel some sort of a smell, and I was giving it to Alex and I said, oh, look, doesn't this have a really good smell? And he's like, this smells like old people. Okay. I'm still gonna use it because I love the way my skin feels. Probably smells like roses. Alex doesn't like roses, so I really want to get rid of this black under eye situation, so I'm gonna use the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer Pot. This is in medium. It has a really good color for me to really conceal the blueness. When I'm very tired, I specifically get very dark right here. The next thing I'm going to use is foundation, and I will apply this Armani Luminous Silk foundation. This is in a 3.5. This has a beautiful golden warm undertone, and I will apply it with Beauty Sponge. This is from Morphe. I want to dot it into the skin first. I know this foundation is quite pricey, but it's my absolute favorite so far. Now, normally with other foundations, 2 pumps would be more than enough. But with this foundation, at least on my skin, I kind of need more like 4 pumps. And this color is perfect for me when I have a self-tan on. I still like the Beauty Blender more. Just so you know. Now I'm gonna apply concealer, and of course I'm gonna use a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium. I will apply it a little bit in here just to correct some redness, some pimple situation. Okay, by the way, if I'm using a sponge, it doesn't matter if it's this one from Morphe or the Beauty Blender, I will always use it damp. If you have never used a beauty blender, if you want to purchase one, I strongly recommend you to use a damp beauty blender or a sponge because it will absorb less product when used wet. Okay, so this is the makeup look that I was wearing when I was doing Alexandra Nikita's makeup. And I remember that I was cream contouring with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in tan. I just put a tiny little bit of product. This is very pigmented. I mainly use this because I didn't have anything else. And you absolutely don't need to do that, but I'm trying to recreate exactly that makeup. So I'm just going to apply the product under the cheekbone. So I don't know if you can see on this side, I cheated a little bit. I made it just a tiny little bit higher. So you see, here's my shadow, but I'm cheating and I go a little bit higher. Yes. Then I would like to blend it upwards. So basically with the same finger, I tap the product. I know it's so scary to use a cream product because you're afraid to look muddy. I totally get that. But this comes with practice. Like, you can make it. I believe in you. The secret is not to apply a lot of product. Now, of course, I'm not gonna leave it like that, like a line. So I blend it, but not as much as I blend it upwards. I blend it just a little bit so that it doesn't look really like a line. You can absolutely use your beauty blender for this step. I just want to show you that you could do it with like just one finger. Now you can see there's a little bit of dimension on my face. I don't just look like a ball. I'm going to do the same thing. Take a little bit of that concealer with the same finger. And I'm applying it at the, like right at the base. Can you see? Right at the base of my hair. Oh, it's too much in here. Now with the clean part of my beauty sponge, or let's just call it a sponge, Morphe sponge if you prefer, I just blend more like I'm pushing the product. Do not worry if you do like 3-4 taps and it doesn't blend. You have to really be persistent, you know? Now we all know that I have a really weird hairline because I laser it. Let's not judge that. Now, why would you want to cream contour? You would want to cream contour if you're going to take pictures, if you're going to do videos. I'm talking about a beginner, not like a real makeup lover, because a real makeup lover will do the contour, the cream contour, just for the love of makeup, just because enjoys applying makeup. But for a beginner, if you're going on a date, if you're going to, I don't know, just see some friends, if you're going to the movie, like, you know, just regular things in life, then you want to do makeup but you want to be a little bit extra, you still don't want to cream contour. I find it much easier for a beginner to use a powder to contour, or just a bronzing powder to give a little bit of dimension, than to use cream contour. Now it's time to set everything with powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes for this step. This is from Hakuhodo. When it comes to powder, I prefer to use natural hair brushes. No matter what concealer you're going to use, it's going to crease if you're not using powder, unless you don't have any wrinkles. Then I really press that powder into the skin. Then I also like to focus right here. Here is my problem area where I sometimes get very oily. Then with a bigger brush, this is from Hakuhodo, but you can use any brush that you like. I'm just going to set the rest of the face. Okay, now I'm going to go do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. I'm back. I did my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo from this palette, and I've used medium brown, and then of course I set my eyebrows in place with a clear brow gel, also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now I'm going to go on with the face, and I will use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm using an angled brush from MAC. I don't know exactly the name of this brush, and I'm just applying it in the same place where I've applied that contour. A little bit on the hairline. Okay, I'm going to change the lenses. Alex is going to change the lenses, and I'm going to get you closer to my eyes. I'm going to use this palette from NARS. This is the Wanted palette, and I will start with this color right here. I'm using a 217 brush from MAC, and I'm applying this color in the crease. You already know me by now. These are my colors. And with the same brush, I'm taking this color right here. I extend the eyeshadow a little bit here on the outer corner, just because I want my eyes to be a little bit more like a cat eye shape. Then I'm taking this 23 brush from Zoeva in this color right here. And I'm applying it just on the outer corner. here and here. The same color, I will apply it right here. So not on the tear duct, but a little bit more on the eyelid. This is going to hug the eye. I leave the center ready for this beautiful shade right here. I'm taking it with my finger. So I apply this on the center of my eyelid. So pretty. Now on the lower lash line, I'm going to use these two colors right here. This one and this one. With a MAC 214 brush. Now I will apply this color right here in the inner corner. And also right in the middle of the lower lash line. I'm going to use this by Tarte mascara. And this is such a cool mascara. I like it mostly because of this trick. If you like your lashes to be loaded with mascara, you kind of have to insist with this mascara, but I like it because it really separates the eyelashes. Now for the lower lashes, I'm going to use the MAC Extended Play Chica Black lash, because I like to use a tiny brush for the lower lashes. Okay, so here's the final look for the eyes. I'm going to use this burnt pepper. This is from MAC with a B110 brush from Hakuhodo. This is so pigmented, so I don't want to apply too much. And I like to apply my blush a little bit closer to the nose. Now my favorite part with this makeup would be the highlighter, and I've been using the Iconic London in Original. Okay, this is such a beautiful highlighter. I mean, wow. So I'm just taking with a beauty blender like this, and you apply it on the highest points of the face. This has such a nice texture. Oh, I can tell you how much I love it. Obsessed. The color I'm using is Original. And you know what? For most people, this would be totally sufficient. But if you really want to glow from the space, which I kind of wanted in LA, because do you also have this feeling when you're in LA, like less is less? Because here in Paris, I can leave the house with no makeup and I have no problem. But in LA, I was like, okay, maybe I should put a little bit of foundation on. It might be just me. I feel like in LA, I could get away wearing leggings and some hoodie, which doesn't really happen in Paris. So like I said, if you want to glow from the space, on top of this highlighter, you can go ahead and apply powder highlighter, and it's going to be so much more intense. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply this Jouer. This is such a beautiful highlighter. Here's a game changer. I mean, wow. I'm going to go on with the lips, and I will use this pink mauve lip liner from Bobbi Brown. I do want some definition on my lip. We have a situation. I am not wearing my contact lenses, so I have to wear glasses. Oh my god, this shine is for real. Now I'm going to use Super Cindy from Charlotte Tilbury. Beautiful color. Then on top, clear gloss from Glossier with my finger. I don't want a lot of shine, but I do like my lips to look nice and hydrated. I don't need to set this makeup, but I will, because I'm wild like that. Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I really feel like my makeup lasts longer when I use it. Gotta look like this. It's my hair. Okay guys, I'm back. I put the same shirt on. Everything is exactly like in the picture. Well, except for my hair, which is kind of dirty right now. In case you were wondering, the shirt that I'm wearing is from a store called Vince. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel and that you've clicked on that ring bell button. This way you're going to be notified every time I'm posting a new video. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I'm very active on Instagram, giving you all kinds of tips and tricks and sharing my life with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! What? 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 Now the door is gonna open, Matan is gonna go to the bathroom. He's gonna eat and make noise and annoy me.